Yeah, I have some thoughts, but I'm going to keep them all up in my head.
You do that.
Where it can't hurt anyone's feelings.
You do that, Shane. Keep them to your fucking self. Anyway, we're not here to talk about babies. What are we here to talk about in this bonus episode?
We are here to talk about music videos. I picked 3, you picked 3. Mm-hmm. It's going to be one of those head-to-head type things. Let's get into it.
For your viewing pleasure, as they say.
Who do you want first?
You know what? Let's do me first.
Let's do me.
So my first pick for our music video bonus episode is Closer by 9 Inch Nails. Tell me what you thought about it, Shane.
Song's a 5, albeit not the strongest 5 ever, for reasons I'll discuss when we eventually cover 9 Inch Nails. Video's a 4 for me. Would be a 3 without the exquisitely beautiful nude female that shows up about midway through. Call me crazy, but for a song that's billed as one of the sexiest ever, I find this thing pretty much anything but sexy. It's creepy and fetishistic on a level that makes me feel like a happy prude, bringing death and rot, torture, and even hints at bestiality into the picture. Atop that, it doesn't really go anywhere unless you count Ever Weirder as a destination. Plenty of people do, I'm aware. But if I'm going to watch a Reznor video, it'd be the perfect drug all day, every day. Less Tool-esque visuals and more Burton mixed with pumpkins, I guess is what I'm saying I wanted from this video.
Oh, that would be good.
That's the perfect drug.
All right. Well, we're getting this bonus episode started off with a bang because this one's not for the faint of heart.
A literal bang.
These visuals...
fuck you.
Shut up. These visuals are disturbing. Shut up. With an underlying sexual nature, as Shane said. This video offers a deep dive into the band's psychosis, and boy, is it a doozy. But I would be lying if this wasn't a great song to fuck to. Don't believe me? Check out my playlist on Spotify and our past episode where we discuss it.
I was waiting on don't believe me? Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
No. No one would pay for me on an OnlyFans. And that is just fine.
You're a dumbass.
Okay.
Next music video.
Music video that I picked was Lazarus by David Bowie.
I really don't like that I'm giving my opinions first here, but we'll do it. Before I ramble, understand that I'm not well versed in Bowie and would consider myself a hit or miss sort of fan. Tracks I've heard like Fame, I think absolutely slap, while others hit my ears like I'm a deer in confusing headlights. I get the appeal of both the song and the video. They're a meditation on the topic of one's eventual demise, as well as letting go of the angry struggle one feels against all the physical loss you're forced to endure with age. It's a farewell of sorts. But I have to admit, this video reminds me of some shit my grandmother would dream up in one of her late-night descents into goofy hallucinations. The button-eyed rapping is mostly what I'll remember about this creepy handful of visual minutes. The music's fairly basic, with no chorus, though I enjoy the chill horns, sad brass, and powerful vocals. Short of it is that I'd go to 4 stars on the song, but no higher than 3 for the video. My apologies for continuing to be a garbage human.
Well, I forgot to mention that the 9 Inch Nails video was going to be a 5 for me. Just creatively.
Ratings matter.
Okay, I forgot to mention that. But as much as I love or would love seeing our grandmother ride her bike through China, this is not that. This was the last music video Bowie actually recorded before his death in 2016. Maybe watch Bowie wrestle with his own morality for 4 minutes. As Bowie creatively expresses his feelings about his knowingly impending death, you can't help but be reminiscent of his youth as Mr. Sir Ziggy Stardust himself. Has a lot of undertones of his early career. He seems to be wrestling with his own morality and coming to grips with it, being at peace with it, because he was diagnosed, I believe, with cancer. And that was eventually what he died from. So this was one of the last videos before that, and you can see it. You get it. You get the vibe. You know he knows what's coming.
Yeah.
So
might be why I don't like it, because I've just spent 8 months of my life with the cancer journey.
I know.
Fun.
I know. Anyway, let's bring it up. Last video that we covered was "Say Something" by Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton.
Why?
Why did I pick it?
Why do you do this to me?
Because I can. That's an easy answer.
Okay. Oh, God.
Oh, I forgot my rating. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Is that what you were meaning?
No.
Oh.
Do your rating, though.
A 5.
This is much more my speed. Two artists I respect doing a collaborative live performance and a well-choreographed video with genuine payoff toward the end. Everything about what you see and hear in this one was captured in a single take, which means you'll likely want to watch it a few times in order to fully appreciate it. So a 5 for both the video and song. Still going to be a downer and provide the appropriate caveats though. Holy hell, is this song repetitive? If that sort of thing bothers you, don't kid yourself about this being a game changer. The lyrics provide a powerful message, yes, but if the Kimber meets Imagine Dragons vibe doesn't put you off, the repeated lines just might.
And what was the rating?
5.
Okay.
For both.
Okay. Well, like Shane said, in one continuous shot lasting over 6 minutes, Timberlake and Stapleton, with the company of their band, take us on a tour of a beautifully crafted industrial building with nothing to guide them but their own instruments. The vocals are amazing, especially for live, and if you don't believe me that they're live, listen to the echo. This was recorded live and then added in later, but still one continuous shot. The last shot with all the vocalists in the band and everybody looking up, like we're looking up and seeing those multi-level full of people that were involved in the production.
I was trying not to spoil it, but yeah.
It absolutely gave me chills. So being able to see all that and them celebrate as a group is no easy feat.
Yeah, I was impressed by a lot of it. I went into it not knowing what the hell it was, you know?
Which is so hard for me to believe.
As I'm watching, I'm realizing, okay, well, it appears to be a continuous take. Is it? I don't know. And then I realized that a lot of the audio, like certain things were mic'd in different areas.
Yeah.
But I feel like they kept the vocal mics quite a bit closer to the camera than happens in most things. Like when you see Stapleton and he's across the way, he sounds fucking across the way.
Yeah.
It plays so well.
Yeah. And in case I didn't say it before, this one also got a 5. No surprise. All mine are 5s in my opinion.
And all 6 of these videos we're talking about today, they're going to be on mentions, as well as any other video we might mention. I don't fucking know. Anyway, that's Rayburn.
Yep, Rayburn's picks.
Maybe you should, well, I wouldn't, don't start with your rating, but...
Oh, for you?
Yeah, because you keep forgetting to say your rating. Like, maybe.
I'm just here to talk about cool music videos. The whole rating aspect of it, I've completely left out, even though I wrote it down.
So now it's my turn. And my first pick was Ghost by Mindy White. What did you think?
Very pretty all around. But for the video, it lacked a little bit of the wow factor for me. White's vocals remain the best thing. And I would also add, I would be lying if I visually didn't see the appeal that Shane might see.
What are you trying to say?
Do you or do you not think she's a pretty girl?
Pretty.
Okay.
It's not like I look at the video and think, I want to fuck her so bad. Like, no, that's not.
No, I think that her voice is really good. Her voice is the best thing for me. The video is extremely simple, which is fine.
Garbage. I quit.
It's a simple video. It is. I mean, you're talking like natural scapes. It's not like the Chris Stapleton, Justin Timberlake. It's not a big production. It's not this big, huge thing. Even the 9 Inch Nails video, like the production value is very much increased with those videos, but this is a little bit more.
Did you give your rating?
Can I finish?
I thought you were done.
I'm not done.
You read all your words?
I did, but I'm saying more words. It's not a complicated video. Her voice is the best thing about it for me. But she ain't a bad looking girl. That's all I'm trying to say. And for me, it would get a 4.
She on my wall.
Is she? Oh, is that her?
I don't know if that's her.
That's a States album.
Yeah. She's the lead singer of States.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh.
And the band, the music people in States, it's Copeland.
I didn't know that either.
And
have we talked about that?
Mindy White comes from, she was a backing vocalist on Lydia's big first album, Illuminated.
Okay, we did talk about that. I remember that.
Okay, so.
Here we go.
While the song here gets a strong 5 from me, I've got to go with a 4 for the video.
Why, Shane?
It's artsy and gentle with major Lana Del Rey vibes or like a collection of Snapchat filtered vignettes, but fails to deliver much of anything in the realm of long-term appeal like a story, choreography, memorable presentation, etc. But it does keep the singer front and center, which I love, considering her appearances have been historically rare, and I'm of the opinion that she's a shamefully underrated vocalist with great star potential. This track, along with her 2023 single, have, if nothing else, let me be excited at the thought of a full-length album releasing in the near future. And not that I'm here to do any judging or shaming of people's body or beauty choices, but I honestly hope she calls the album plump.
Her lips.
Because her lips are certainly that, and it may be one of the more memorable things about the video.
Yes, I agree.
Pretty sure when I first saw the video, I don't know if it still is, but when I first saw it, the top comment was, "Come on, plump."
Yeah, for sure.
Not like, "Come on, plump," but come on,
plump.
Yeah. Like they're excited about some music
I got it.
release. I have no, whatever.
There's an album called Plump coming out by Mindy.
That would be so perfect. I just want an album by me. I want more Mindy White music in my life. Like Copeland came back and started making their fucking music. I want more States. I want more Mindy White. I don't care if you've got to go back to Lydia and work with Leighton again and just make some amazing music. Just put yourself out there a lot. I want it.
I love that you made the Lana Del Rey comparison, because her music video Ride, I almost chose for this, and it is like a long cinematic experience with a story, but it's shot somewhat the same. It's got that like gradient filter and the, totally Lana Del Rey vibes. I understand completely where you're coming from.
My next pick was Hey Mario by Patent Pending. I wrote lyric video, and I apologize if that confused matters because it doesn't say lyric video in the title.
No, but there are two. There is the one that they did, the music video, and then there's actually a one with Bowling for Soup. And I wasn't sure which one that you wanted, so I just watched both. I
figured if I said lyric video, then it would clarify that the one where the lyrics pop up on screen and it's Mario, it's from Patent Pending, like that's the one.
But it is the one where they're doing it, right? Where they're in the band, like they're performing.
I'm talking about the Mario video game with lyrics on the screen. It's on Patent Pending's YouTube channel. We watched different. You said you watched both.
They have the Patent Pending music video where they actually made a music video that's very like the entire band is dressed up as Mario characters performing in a concert.
Yeah, not what I'm talking about.
There's that one. There's the Bowling for Soup 8-bit one.
Definitely not what I'm talking about.
And then there's that one that I guess I didn't watch that I need to watch.
Okay.
Do we got a minute?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure my notes are universal, but we'll see. Because honestly, I talked more about the song.
Just make sure the volume's down.
Yeah. No. I talked more about how I felt about the song than anything. When I typed it in on YouTube, this one did not pop up. So I'm going to assume you watch this with your son a lot, correct?
I do.
Yeah, I was watching it when my sister came to visit, and she's like, "What are you watching?" And I was like, "Oh, it's Shane's music video for the bonus." And she goes, "Why would he pick this?" And I was like, "Well,
You're gonna listen to, he didn't pick that."
Well, I mean,
maybe the music. I'm curious now if you've even heard the real song, or if you've just heard like a live version and then a Bowling for Soup version. Or
it's okay. Their version.
It's okay. You get the gist of
it
what's going on.
It was also by Patent
there.
Pending.
Right.
I've heard the song.
Okay.
But I get the gist of it. We're good. It's very creatively done with the words within the gamescape. I like that. I think that that's cool that you're not just, lyrics aren't just popping up on a screen and plain text while gameplay of Mario is running in the background. Like they're integrated. So I did watch the video.
Okay. Do you want to tell us what you thought about the other video?
Sure. Well,
this is my fault, so go ahead.
No, it's fine. I said, okay, so when I got to the list of Shane's picks, I expected this level of fuckery, but because I am a sucker for nostalgia and early 2000s alternative, this one has my heart. So I actually gave it a 5, regardless of what video I watched.
What did you just do?
I accidentally kicked the cord underneath.
Mucho take it easy.
No, regardless of what the music video is or was, I highly recommend you watching the ones that I watched.
Okay. Will do.
I still gave it a 5. It's entertaining.
Okay, we'll put all 3 on the mentions playlist, and people out there that you can just let us know.
Pick and choose. Let us know your favorite.
Which your favorite. So, song's a 5. So's the video. That's my opinion. When you're in the mood to watch a carefully crafted lyric video, you'll find very few which are this well done. I have to admit that I'm surprised that this exists, and I'm talking both the song and the video. considering what copyright Nazis Nintendo are known for being.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, some of the language here isn't exactly family-friendly or PC in the current social climate. But if you ignore those things, this is a fun, punk-pop bit of positive reinforcement for guys having girl troubles, which, yeah, I know ignoring words like bitch isn't ideal, but I think most of us have to do that plenty in order to enjoy popular music.
Mm-hmm.
It's also rare that young men are ever given this sort of know your worth and move the hell on messaging.
That's right, King.
Anyway, I dig this. Thank you for not saying short, King. I dig this and think they nailed the Mario theme long before we had the new Mario Brothers flick.
Yes, but that has sparked a whole other thing within your house, which is why I knew why you picked it. It's probably your love of the song because it's very much up your alley, but it's got the visuals that would very much appease your son.
They didn't want to get out of here today. At first, Taylor had me order donuts for breakfast because he earned it with his little star system.
Did
and it took a while to get here.
They didn't know, did they?
Yes.
Why would you tell them?
They're excited to go to Grandma and Papa's today.
Good,
so
good.
Anyway, I turned on the TV, went to YouTube, and saw that Ryu, who does like you can beat hard game type stuff, he plays a lot of Super Mario Party and Mario Party in general. So Taylor likes watching that stuff with me. He posted a Mario challenge where he has to beat 6 Mario games in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And we watched about half of it before I had to turn it off. Like, we'll watch this when you get back. We'll finish it out.
Well, I'm still emotionally hurt that every time I see your son now, he's like, how many platinums you got? And I'm like, 2, maybe. He was like, well, I have blah, 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 blah. And I'm trying to get more platinums than, is it Toby?
Toby.
He's trying to get more platinums than Toby.
I keep trying to tell him that, Blue may not chase platinums, but he's a serious gamer.
Yeah.
But he's tied Toby now. They're both
really?
They're both at 30 plats.
Good job, Taylor.
We'll see. Anyway, that's enough of this dork stuff from
Mario.
our sides. Third pick for me, Vaccinated Attitude by Marc Rebillet. What'd you think?
Okay, I want to preface this by saying I've seen clips of it. You've showed me a small portion of it, but usually when you show me something, you go, well, you get the gist of it, and you turn it off before it's over. And let me tell you, you need to hang out till the end, because while the subject matter leaves room for an uncomfortable conversation with your relatives, you cannot deny the infectiously funky, improvised nature of this song and vocals. This guy knows what he's doing and is doing it right. I highly recommend it. I give it 5 stars, and my sister's washing dishes as I'm doing this, and she doesn't know what this guy looks like, and she's like, yeah, he can fucking get it, like, in the kitchen. So much so that we turned on, I think it was like, I want to kiss on your ass or something like that, and she was like, oh yeah, and she walks around the corner, she sees him, and she was like, I don't care, he can still fucking get it. So my sister's about it, and we were pretty into it, so thanks, Shane.
This is the case, by the way, with most of Marc Rebillet's things. Like, stick it out, watch the whole damn thing, because it's going places. I've loved this dude since I first heard Silly Bitch. It's been quite a while, and I thought maybe he was just going to drop off or something. He's not dropped off. It's kind of wild. And hearing, like, he's got a bass line in something like Sunday Afternoon. I can't think of the name of the...
All I can think of is, I got the vaccine. Oh. Like, it's so funky. You don't expect that when the video starts, and then he just really gets into it. Oh, yeah. Like, killing it.
It's tough, by the way, to pick one for this thing we're doing here. Anyway, with regard to Vaccinated Attitude, if you thought Bo Burnham's Inside was the only amazing thing to come out of 2020, then you've clearly not been introduced to Marc Rebillet. Song's a 5, as is the video, and while it came out in early 2021, it still perfectly encapsulates the highs of that light at the end of COVID's lockdown tunnel. It's just all here, yo. People posted up at their houses, streaming crazy shit out to the world while drinking Modelo and Liquid Death, way too horny and feeling fucking great about what tomorrow might bring. And this time, you're getting a brilliant, funky white freestyler making magic happen based purely on viewer-recommended song titles. If you can watch this without feeling happy or amused in some way, then please don't ever waste your time talking to me. When my kids are grown and ask me what the pandemic felt like, I am beyond prepared to cap a storytelling power hour off by making them watch this ridiculous shit right here.
But sprinkling a little Bo Burnham, because it did get a little depressing. But yeah.
The end. Like, this is the end for me.
Oh, yeah. The
end
light
of
at the end of
COVID.
the tunnel. Yeah, no, my Bo Burnham is like right in the middle of it. Like, pain in the ass. Not getting to
I
go
had
anywhere.
a good year in 2020. We got a bunch of money. We got to travel around the country, and it cost us next to nothing.
Well, that was also...
Jenny was created.
she was.
Wait, so we can't just fuck in the street?
Nope. You gotta fuck inside your house. Sorry.
Cuddle Puddle. That's the name of the one with the bass line. I think somewhere, like a full video is called Sunday Afternoon or something, but the bass line in Cuddle Puddle, holy shit.
Well, they all the ones that I saw have pretty sick fucking bass lines. So if you're telling me like that's the tippy top, the cream of the crop,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go fucking check it out.
Opto Funk Emergency out there too. Like, it's my favorite thing to get turned to. Like, it pumps me up. Might actually watch that before our guest gets here today, just to be where I need to be. Anyway, who won?
Well,
for Rayburn.
Clearly me, because I gave all mine 5s. But I like all of those music videos anyway, and I've seen them several times, and I don't know what that says about my psyche, but yeah. Not bad picks from you, though, especially those last 2. Thoroughly enjoyed. Not only the videos, but the songs as well.
You've talked about the Bowie thing, so I wasn't exactly surprised by that. I was surprised by the video. I was surprised by Closer as a pick. Say Something made perfect sense to me. I guess you've been in a weird place for a while now. You got a 4 average from me, and for myself, it was 4.67.
Okay.
I could not put Mindy White out there just because we deserve a world where people are talking about Mindy White and States and Copeland and Lydia.
I know. Another opportunity to plug Lydia and Copeland and States, and Mindy White. So
anyway,
isn't that the reason why we have a podcast, to plug the artists that we love the most?
Tis the reason. Although I think what people might like more is if we covered artists that we've never heard that we think are garbage. Sadly, we'd have to listen to that music from start to finish.
And we don't feel like doing that.
It's going to come. It's going to happen. Anyway, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being here for, this bit of fuckery. And we'll see you back for another one of these in a month. 29th of every month, except for February, where it will be the 28th, I guess.
I mean, I guess so.
Maybe I'll just put them out on the 28th. That makes sense. And we could just say the 28th of every month. You know what? You got anything you want to say?
Thanks again for being here for another bonus episode.
Bye, fuckers.